Okay, so welcome back. We're going to go for episode 2 of this. Wondering why I've come in here? I had everything muted. So what we're going to do is we will have a little bit of a playthrough. Try and see how we get on. Let me just go back to the controller because I know where my buttons are. I have to apologise. I believe the audio and everything on my first video was shocking. So apologies for that. But fingers crossed we can have a bit of fun here and continue on the story. We're only an hour in, which sounds like a lot of time, but I've barely stepped out of the tutorials. In fact, I'd argue I'm still on. Oh, the loading screen doesn't like me. Here we go. See, when I left, we were stood next to Professor Fig. We're still stood next to him, but you'll see I'm wearing a fancy outfit. And that's purely something that I found in here is when you look at your clothes, you can change their appearance and you can select the variation of what you've got. Actually, I think I'll go with the black ones because they look a bit darker. Yeah, we changed the robe because as much as I like black and red, this one's much more cool. This one, we have the standard Hogwarts. The red and gold. Slightly cooler design, nicer trousers. And then we've got the black and black and black and black and black, but we're not a vampire, so we'll go with that. Apparently we can equip glasses. I don't know if we've got any appearance changes for those. Oh, we do. We can be a bit spooky. Yeah, we'll save that for Halloween, I think. Invisible. So we've got glasses on now, but they're invisible. Hats. We've got this other hat here, which I can't show you because we're hiding it, but it basically is like a pirate style hat. Got a scarf, but I can't stand it, so let's see if we've got a change appearance on that actually. Oh, we do. We can make it purple. Okay, that's actually a bit cooler. I like that. We'll go with that. Right. So you'll notice I've got my hood up because I just like the hood up idea.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Yes, you did.
Exploring
ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as happily you have... Speaking of guides, and so that I may... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I'm still not using an Xbox control, but you still won't show me what I need. Okay, yeah, okay, great.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I have more. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Cheers, dude. Good talking to you. I've just decided that because I've put that dark scarf on, I might actually change the appearance back to this one. Yeah. Welcome to Hogwarts.
I think rules against beasts in the dormitories should be enforced. Just because it's a puppet. Oh, I wish I could spend all day
doesn't seem to be leading me anywhere. Ah, it's because I'm not tracking anything. What a donut. Side quests are now available. Yeah, very for Dada class. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
When Howin said draw a pleasure.
You mean? Oh, look at that. And what was that? Right, so you'll find I don't do too much exploration in this game because...
Off on another adventure, are we?
What's this? Wait.
Revelio. Protego.
Ignore me. Oh, it's a bloody fast travel plane.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Levioso.
Sorry, that was the game I recently played as well. Oh, I made the pepper float.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
She is a babe.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Protego.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Maybe.
Levioso. Good form. I know. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good. Levioso. Protego. Thank you.
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Your freckles, mate. Good studies.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it. Practice.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've dueled enough.
Huh, fair enough. You know...
Exclusive?
Excellent. Knew I was right about it. If you want to get the most out of your... whether it's joining... you just have to be clever.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere... look for... Till next time.
You're gone there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yes, Professor Binns does drone on a bit.
Revelio.
No.
Levioso. Lumos.
I promise!
Protego.
What do you want?
I'm not a very nice student, am I?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
I'm gonna have to stop recording now, because I've got to go and check my son. Back shortly.